Everyone. My announcement's a little early this week, and the reason being is because if you've gotten my internal messaging updates as far as like when my last day for the semester is going to be, it is this Friday, which means I won't be a part of the class the last 2 weeks of class. But like I've mentioned, I am going to try and set you guys up with as much reference material, study material, stuff like that that you guys could use for the last few chapters and the final. Um, Speaking of the final, so I'm going to be posting a blank practice exam. Exactly the same as exam number 2 as far as like what it's going to look like, the formatting, everything. Remember that exam number 2, same as the final exam practice exam that I'll be posting, is going to be very, very similar to the questions that you're actually going to see on the final exam. This is a huge, huge reference point. If you use it, I swear it will help you in the long run. So definitely utilize it. Now, with that being said, it is blank, which means that the numbers that are associated with the problems are not there. They're not on the exam. So if you take the practice exam and you're like, oh, well, how am I supposed to do this problem? There's no numbers. It's because you need to plug in the numbers. My best suggestion, which is what I suggested for the second exam, other than asking me for numbers to plug in to practice with you, which I can set up a practice exam with questions. You just have to ask for that. I like doing it not the same as everybody else because it just becomes repetitive at that point. So I'll choose unique questions for anyone that reaches out to me and asks for that to be done. I will send it to you before the end of the day that you reach out. But keep in mind, if you reach out to me at like 10 p.m., I probably won't get back to you until the next day. But definitely use it. Use the questions in the book that are similar to the ones on the practice exam. Use the questions from your homework. If you remember the questions from the last exam and it looks very, very similar, hey, guess what? It possibly is the exact same question. So keep in mind to use that. I'm going to post as much material today as I can that will help you for this week, next week, and the final. It will all be in one module, so that way you don't have different modules to look at, and you're not automatically going to get notifications that I'm posting something new like you have been all semester. So definitely look at what I'm posting. Definitely use the practice exam. And then I'm pretty open this week for study sessions, questions, and stuff like that. So if you have any questions, want help with an example problem, want a study session this week, as you guys are familiar, I don't normally hold study sessions Monday through Friday. Childcare is just not that working with my work and stuff like that. So if it is this week, definitely keep in mind that I may have my son on with me, but he's cute. You guys will love him. But reach out. I'm definitely able to have study sessions. I will also be trying to, before Friday, post example questions that I actually struggled with during my algebra class. Now, keep in mind, I took algebra a couple of semesters ago. I actually passed it with flying colors, so if I'm having trouble with these questions or not understanding the questions, then I'm sure some of you guys are having the same problems or inquiries or very similar material that might be like stumping you guys. So I'm going to post some examples in the discussion for the last 2 weeks. I'll be posting just threads and the type of question it is, and then I'll be using the equation creator to actually lay out and explain that equation for you guys. So I only had a couple of topics that I actually had questions on and that it took a while for me to get. So if you have additional ones and you want additional examples, ones that I personally have worked on, ones that I can explain in a longer format, definitely let me know. If not, there is also going to be a survey posted on Thursday, so in 2 days, a survey posted on Thursday that I would like everybody, if you can, to take that survey. I'm actually going to be leaving this employment since I'm moving to Utah. Um, so I won't be part of this program. And it's a fairly new program, as I mentioned at the beginning of the semester. So keep in mind that we're still trying to develop it and help students out with this program. And keep in mind that anything you do with me is ungraded. I'm also a student. I'm not a professor, I'm not a certified teacher, nothing like that. So just keep that in mind. But there is a survey that's going to be posted Thursday morning. And if you can and if you would, I would love for you to take the survey. I really do want this program to succeed. I've been developing my portion of it since I've been a support student for 3 semesters now. So there's trial and error stuff. So if something really worked for you this semester, let me know. If something, you wanted more of and I didn't provide that, let me know. This helps the next semesters in progressing this program to, make it more standardized and also try and get it to an expectation where, hey, anyone going into math classes, because they do want to spread this on to like all online math taking classes. If you take statistics, I think it is, math 135, we actually have support students for that too. So different areas of the math classes online are using support students like myself to help the class. So any feedback that you guys can give me, if you don't want to take the survey and you want to message me, do it. I mean, I am very, very open to feedback, and this helps my supervisor and the online programs for, like I said, further developing this support role so that way people like yourself and myself have easier times in these online classes, especially with math, because you don't get that person-to-person interaction. So keep an eye out for that Thursday. Keep an eye out that anytime past like 8 o'clock on Friday, unfortunately, I won't be available. Reach out to me prior to that if you want additional assistance. Keep a lookout on the discussion area, my discussion area, for example problems, questions, stuff like that. And also, if you want me to plug in numbers for the practice final exam, please let me know prior to Friday. I know that only gives you guys a few days. This is why I'm doing a video on Tuesday, because I normally do them on Thursday or Friday into the week, so that way I'm not, bombarding you guys with all this information. But I won't be here after this week, so I really wanna help you guys out. So let me know, keep me updated, give me feedback. I really, really want it. And good luck with the rest of the semester if I don't personally get to converse with you. Okay? Good luck.